And then they have the council, and it is very clear to them what Gandalf wants them to do, what he feels that they ought to do, and it is very clear to them that it is almost certain doom for them and their men. They are under no illusions about that whatsoever.
But the
And Aragorn
distraction
said,
is needed because the point of the war is the destruction of the ring.
and Aragorn says, I'm up for it. On the field right outside his inheritance. The thing he has fought for so many years, whether under
Which he
under
has
an
just
alias.
now gotten back.
I know.
Like
Yep,
5
he's
minutes
like-
ago.
It's like, yeah, this is the right thing to do. I will lead. And then he says to Éomer, will you come with me? And Éomer says, for you I will.
And now as King of Rohan, because Theoden is dead and and his son was dead.
Yep. And Éomer doesn't have like some personal relationship with Aragorn. But he
not
knows
really.
that he is the king of this allied country. And honor is enough of a
Honor
reason
demands
to
that we help.
go to almost certain death at the gates of the enemy himself.
And Aragorn, I imagine, even though he is going to certain death, the manner of death that would be glorious and wonderful. Because he gets to die as a warrior, which is what he's always been, and as a king.
It's true, but I don't get the sense that he is doing it for glory.
No, he doesn't do it for glory. He does it because it's right.
Mhm.
And it is the correct thing to do. That's like an added bonus.
It is an added bonus. But
It's the even if I die, at least I get to die as king. At least I get to die with my birthright.
I still don't get that sense. He's dying for Frodo. He's dying for all of the people that he can. He is simply doing his job, and he sees that it is his job. Gandalf
I say
sets
that
forth
more
the
as a
vision of
third
the
party. The highest good of that is that he is dying so that Frodo can achieve his goal. That he is dying for somebody else. But a lesser good would be to die having achieved his own goals. Or having achieved the greatest good for himself.
And that might be somewhere within him. So, yeah,
He is
dying
human,
for
of
what
course
is the
it
greatest
is.
good within him. Dying for what the greatest good that he is capable of is ultimately what he's going after. But he knows the cost, you know. Tolkien puts it beautifully. He describes the words of Gandalf. He says the words of Gandalf. He describes there being a long silence afterwards. And then the decision is made. The weight is there. And it only gets weightier. It only gets weightier when they go to the gate.
Yeah.
And they are presented the mithril shirt that Frodo wears. And hope dies in their chests. And there is an element of glory in what they do afterwards, but there is still a sense of this is what we came to do. This is what is right.
And so we will do it.
And we will not go quietly into the night.
And even if the revelation of, even if that mithril shirt means that Frodo is gone and that Sauron has won, we will not surrender. And I will still fight you one last time. Even if I go down, I don't go down without a fight. I'm not just going to roll over and let evil take control.
Nope,
You know,
I'll give
there's
everything I got.
There's a line from an old comic that I read. It was a Bionicle comic, of all things, of two characters having a conversation while they were fighting. They were brothers at one point, and they wound up on opposite sides of a war. One of them had fallen to the darkness. And the one that had said that had fallen says, "Don't you know that you're fighting for a lost cause?" And the one that remained said, "Don't you know that's the only kind worth fighting for?" Which is effectively the exchange between the mouth of Sauron and Aragorn at the Black Gate. You're fighting for a lost cause. Yeah, I don't care. All the better. Because I will still fight.
Yeah. And also echoes what Sam says, you know. There's some good in this world, Mr. Frodo. It's worth fighting for. And I don't remember in the books if he said that. He probably would have said it in Mordor. After the pass of Cirith Ungol and rescuing Frodo and other stuff. So, you're in a pretty lonesome place.
Yeah.
You're in a pretty desolate place. You're like out of water. You've got
even just the fact
forever
that
to
you're
walk
in
still.
enemy territory.
There's nothing of hope around you. But no, there is something good. And that good thing is probably Rosie, which I'll never see again. Or the strawberries and cream I enjoyed as a child. that I'll probably never have children to enjoy with. But it's there, and it's worth me dying here for it. It's worth me
Even
giving
if
everything
it's just
here
that
for it.
single star shining through the clouds. Look, Mr. Frodo, it's the same star that we see in the Shire.